All right, so we have breaking news from the Tyler Skaggs story. Just today, a jury found Eric K. guilty of distributing fentanyl and causing the death of former pitcher Tyler Skaggs. The jury in the case of former Los Angeles Angels communications director Eric K. has found him guilty of distributing fentanyl and causing the death of former pitcher Tyler Skaggs in 2019. The jury, which began deliberations Thursday morning in federal court in Fort Worth, Texas, wasted little time in reaching its conclusion. The 10-woman, 2-man jury needed just 3 hours to arrive at its verdict. This man should absolutely be sent to jail. I mean, he just he knowingly gave this person something illegal. Wait, is fentanyl? Fentanyl. Yeah, like he knowingly gave Tyler Skaggs this drug, this illegal drug, which eventually led to him overdosing and dying. Like, I have absolutely zero sympathy for him. Tyler Skaggs was an up and coming pitcher. His stats were pretty good from what, if I remember correctly. And unfortunately, his career was taken from him like that. Kay was immediately taken into custody while his family sat in silence as the verdict was read. Sentencing has been set for June 28th, and he faces a minimum of 20 years in prison. Ooh. We're obviously disappointed in this verdict, and we thought there were many reasons to doubt the government's case, said Reagan Wynn, one of Kay's attorneys. This is a tragedy all the way around. Eric Kay is getting ready to do a minimum 20 years in federal penitentiary, and it goes up from there, and Tyler Skaggs is gone. I mean, well, does it say what the charges are? Like, I mean, obviously you've got distribution of illegal drugs. You've got possession of illegal drugs, I believe. And then you also have the death of Tyler Skaggs on your hands. Like, as for the attorney, I don't think there's any doubt that the attorney is only disappointed because they lost the case. Skaggs' wife, Carly, and his mother, Debbie Hetman, shared an emotional hug upon hearing the verdict. We are very grateful to the government and the jury for seeing this important case through to the right verdict, Skaggs' family said in a statement Thursday. Tyler was the light of our family. He is gone. Nothing can ever bring him back. We are relieved that justice was served, although today is a painful reminder of the worst day in the life of our family. This case is a sober reminder. Fentanyl kills. Anyone who deals fentanyl, whether on the streets or out of a world-famous baseball stadium, puts his or her buyers at risk. That's correct. No one is immune from this deadly drug, U.S. Attorney Chad E. Meckham said in a statement. So I'm not going to go too deep into my stance, or I'm not going to go into my stance on on drugs and whether they should be legal or illegal. But I'm obviously glad that they found this man guilty because, well, as I said earlier, he did something that's currently illegal. Well, he did two things that are currently illegal. And then he has also got the death of this pitcher of this. He's also got the death of Tyler Skaggs on his hands because, well, it was his product that killed him, essentially. Kay and Skaggs met in 2017, soon beginning a relationship in which the two used drugs together, sometimes even in the team's clubhouse. Kay told U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration agents in 2019 that Skaggs introduced him to a dealer and paid for both men's drugs, while Kay handled the transactions. Over the next few seasons, Skaggs connected at least 4 other Angels players with Kay, telling them that Kay could provide them with oxycodone. Wait. Is this true? Is that true, or is it just a cover-up? Like, I really want to know, is that statement current? Is that actually true? Or was Kay just covering his butt? So I really hope that's not just Kay covering himself. Like, if it's just Kay covering himself, that is disgusting to put the blame onto a dead person. I mean, now obviously the Skaggs obviously it was Skaggs' choices that ultimately killed him, but if he's making up if Kay is making up lies right now, I will have lost any sort of sympathy for this man. And not that I've ever had any. Not that I've got any right now. But it would be a lot harder for him to gain some. That's all I gotta say about that part. On June 30th, 2019, the Angels flew to Texas for a series against the Rangers. Before the flight, evidence shows that Skaggs asked Kay for several pills that night. That night, after the team had arrived, Skaggs texted Kay to come up to his room. Kay told investigators that he did not have pills with him, and that when he arrived in Skaggs' room, there were already drugs on Skaggs' desk. Kay said he did not ingest any drugs and that Skaggs was unconscious when he left. The next morning, July 1st, when Skaggs did not respond to multiple texts and calls from his wife, team security officials checked his room and discovered him dead. I'm going to need some evidence to believe this man right now. Okay. Like, I'm not someone who just takes what people have said as ultimate truth and the ultimate bona fide truth. I mean, obviously, unless they're friends or family, then things are a little different. But someone I don't know, with evidence with no evidence, I just can't find myself to support that argument. Like, because if you would just take what people say at face value and don't question anything, or you just automatically believe everyone, you're gonna believe a lot of lies, and a lot of major lies. I mean, I'm not calling this a lie. I'm not saying it's the truth. But you're gonna miss some stuff if you just take everything at face value and don't dig deeper. Excuse me. Alright, and that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share this video. Share all my videos. Also, if you like sports, I have a sports talk show podcast that I do with my friend Ty every Friday. We're on season 2 of that. Show. Season 2 starts tomorrow. Subscribe over there. Like all those videos. Comment on all those videos. Share them all. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye.